Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So here I am at the table of contents in our textbook for Chapter 5. And here's where you're going to find the radical rewrites. And all you have to do is click on the link, and it'll take you back to the radical rewrites. So here is 5.1. This is the first document we are starting to work on, the 5.1 Radical Rewrite Informational Email. Now, this email you see is a real mess. Camille really doesn't have a clue. You need to have a clue, and so we're going to rewrite it. We are only rewriting it. We're not worried about listing weaknesses or anything like that. So your job is to read Camille's mess. Excuse me. Your job is to read Camille's mess and then rewrite it, knowing and learning, using rather, what you've learned in the first 4 chapters. Excuse me. I want to talk a little bit about those highlighting techniques. Highlighting techniques are those things we use to organize our documents. So maybe numbered lists, bulleted lists. Bullets work really well. Now, one of the things that tends to happen here is that everybody wants to put all of the information in the first paragraph. All you need to do, Camille knows her boss. And look, when bosses speak, we listen, right? So all you need to do in this first paragraph is have the boss, Mr. Freed, tell Camille, I need this done. Can you please seek or get or confirm that these speakers can indeed come and speak? That's it. Then in the second paragraph is what you want to tell her. You know, they have an hour, they should speak for 30 minutes, they should allow some time for Q&A, that kind of thing. So don't put any of that in the first paragraph. Only focus on seeking Camille's cooperation in getting these confirmations. Now, the important thing about the closing is that you want to make sure that you give an end date. If Freed just doesn't put any date, Camille's going to be like me when my department head, excuse me, my department head says, please do this, but she doesn't say when she needs it by, I'm going to sit and take my time. So let's make sure we are supplying an end date. Remember, those end dates or deadlines, end date is one of those fancy business terms, is a way to motivate Camille to act. So you need to give her an end date. You need to give her your cell phone number. Okay, so Mr. Freed wants to make sure that this closing paragraph only contains the end date and the way she can contact you. I'm sorry, not Camille can contact you. Camille knows the contact information, but Mr. Freed wants you to give it to the people if they have any questions, they have any issues or anything like that. So in the middle section should come your organization of each of these speakers and their information, the title, the date, the email address. That's where you're going to have to focus on using these highlighting techniques. Okay, so let's try our hand at this. This is due Monday by midnight. You're simply rewriting this horrible email by Camille, and that's all you're doing with this Radical Rewrite 5.1. Again, go to your table of contents in the beginning, click on the link for Radical Rewrites, and it'll bring you right to it. Okay? All right, and you can also do the same thing for chapter review questions. Always go to the table of contents first. Okay? All right, if you have any questions, email or stop by my office during office hours. Thank you.